Hi. Have y'all ever heard the phrase, like, when you go looking for something, you usually find something? Well, that's been the case for me in the last few weeks. So let me take y'all back. Back in January 2017, I had an MRI to make sure that I wasn't growing anything scary. It was just after I had got done with a hard push of Yervoy and right before I was going to start radiation treatment. So that MRI showed a small thing on my liver, and we just decided, because it was so tiny and of all the steroids and stuff I've been on, or I had been on, that it was probably nothing to worry about, more than likely a cyst. So let's fast forward. I had another MRI recently. I think it was, it's like towards the beginning of the summer? No, not that far. I had another MRI, I think, in July. And that MRI showed growth of the mystery liver thing. It grew by 2 millimeters, so I had to go have a PET scan to see if it was doing anything scary like metabolizing. When things are when something shows up in a PET scan as metabolizing, that means it more than likely it's some kind of cancer. So thankfully, this is the little win, or it's a big win actually. Thankfully, I had my PET a little while ago, and the PET came back as nothing was going on weird in my liver, nothing was metabolizing. So that means that whatever thing I have on my liver is just a regular old average everyday cyst, which is awesome. But there's always a but. But there was activity in lymph nodes on both sides of my neck. So that's been a challenge to process. Just because, like, it's funny with all this cancer stuff, you sort of move from like one test, one good or bad possibility to the next. You don't really, I don't know, you're always kind of waiting for the next strange thing to crop up, or some test result, or something. So I don't know. I mean, the thing about inflamed lymph nodes, or active lymph nodes in a PET scan, they could be caused by anything. They could be caused by a sinus infection, or, allergies, or whatever. But, yeah, or it could be cancer. So it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, you could just be having normal human thing, normal, well, everything's human, but normal whatever things, or you could be, or you could be having something that shouldn't be growing in your body. It's a funny place to be in. It's sort of like in between. I was hoping after I got the results of my PET that it would just be done. But it's not. It's going to keep going. So I see the oncologist next week, and I suspect she's going to send me to the neck person again. She might not. I don't know. We might be just doing another scan in another 3 months. Sort of see what's up. Personally, I'd rather just go see the neck person and get a little sonogram and possibly a biopsy and have her take a look at it. I don't know. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you don't again, it's like, go looking, like, you know, you take one look, and then you look harder, and then you look harder, and then you look harder, and you keep looking, and then there something is, because you've looked hard enough for the thing. So, yeah. Oh, don't mind this. This is my residual little bit of sunburn from my swim. Kind of feel like it's a badge of honor at this point. It's like, yeah, 5K. But other than that, I'm well. I'm just trying to maintain my sanity. So, alright, my loves. Well, I'm healing. More or less, right? Healing while looking closer and closer and closer.